Hello there and welcome back to another episode of the Unspecified Show. So glad to be doing this yet again. And guess what? Look at this right over here. Brand new mug. Look at that. Got my logo on it and everything. The Unspecified Show. How cool is that? You know what would make it cooler? If we fill it up with a liquid, then it's drinkable. But what liquid, you might ask? What should we put in here? We've done chocolate milk, pink lemonade, water. You know, I think it's finally about time we put some coffee in a mug. The official mug. So without further ado, let's make some coffee. Now that we got our coffee, let's pour it up. I tell you what, it's one of the most satisfying sounds to pour up a fresh cup of coffee. Cheers. Holy mackerel. Oh, that's hot. It's okay, Miles. The key to making the best latte is to espresso yourself. Good day, Gunner. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Let's dive right in. First on our agenda today, we've switched up some segment orders. Oh, how fun. We're going to start off with trivia time. Then we're going to move promptly into table talk. And then we're going to end with optimistic positivity. Ooh. I think there's a... Oh. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Yep. My paper was telling me I got some optimistic news today. Trivia time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us begin. Trivia question number 1. Since we were talking about coffee, I thought it was only fair that we included a trivia question about coffee. So, our question today is, how many milligrams of caffeine are in an average 8-ounce cup of coffee? Is it A, 95 milligrams, B, 2.75 billion milligrams, or is it C, depends if it's decaf? The answer is A, or also C. I guess it could depend if it was decaf as well. That was a two answer question there. Trivia question number, are we gonna do 3 or 2? Should we start off with 3? Let's go. Trivia question number 3. What year did Nintendo come out? Was it A, 1983? Was it B, 1964? Or was it C, 1776? Ooh, I'm gonna budge into this question. I want to say it's C. Digging deep down, I think I remember Nintendo coming out in 1776. Oh, the buzzer of wrongness has accused me of being wrong. What is the answer? It was A. 1983 is when Nintendo first came out. July 15, 1983 to be exact. Trivia question number 2, the last one. How many Infinity Stones are there? Is it A, 6, B, 4, or C? I thought they were gems. I hear an answer coming in, and it seems like it's A. There are 6 Infinity Stones. Although not anymore after they were demolished. And that's all we have for trivia. Thanks for playing. Have you checked if you're subscribed recently? A lot of people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed. Why is that? Check below, hit that big red button. It makes my day. Thank you so much. Moving on. Table Talk segment. Today we are going to be talking about a book worldly known, I believe. A series of books, to be exact. Harry Potter. Harry Potter? Oh dear, you're a wizard, Harry. Excuse my British accent. I tried very hard there. The Harry Potter books by J.K. Rowling. Wonderful. A breakthrough in fantasy books. It transports you to a world unlike this one. That's awesome. To read a book and to be lifted up and placed on a different world. Hogwarts, as it's called, the School of Wizardry. If you were to read the books, that would be the name of the school that Harry Potter goes to. I'm sorry if I spoiled that he was a wizard. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. You would have found out eventually in the first book. Actually, you might have found out in the beginning. Probably. Because it's called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So, is it technically a spoiler? As I was saying, to be lifted up and away into a world of magic, of wonder, of awe. That is cool. It would be uplifting to see something like that. To fully experience it around you. That's really cool. I would read the books if you had a chance. My favorite part is actually when little Harry finds out he's a wizard. Classic. One of my favorite parts. Or Dumbledore's quote. And I'll put it up on my letterboard next week if you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Read the books if you haven't had a chance. There are also movies too. Now this is where we get in kind of a debate. I personally like the books better. No prejudice to the movies, because the movies are really good. They did a wonderful job. But I like reading. I also like watching movies, but I also like reading. It's a classic. You have to accept where the idea came from, which is the books. If we didn't have the books, we might not have the movies. That's all I have to say. Thank you for tuning in to Table Talk. Now we're moving on to our last segment, optimistic positivity. Wait. Oh, get something coming in. We have a sponsor segment? Hi there, everybody. My name's Walter. Miles has retired as he believes there are no sponsors. How ridiculous does that sound? Of course we got sponsors. Allow me to introduce them. Have you ever, in any day of your life, felt that you were missing something? Felt that you needed something to fill that hole inside your chest? Well, don't worry, because old Walter's got you covered. Introducing... And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. That's old Walt. Walter. He's new to our studio. Yeah. I don't know how he's going to break the news that we don't have any sponsors, but yeah. Anyway, off to our last segment, optimistic positivity. Starting off here. Firefighters rescue bucket full of tiny ducklings. Now you may be wondering, why did they need rescuing? Sadly, they fell through the holes of a drainage pipe. Luckily, the firefighters were ready to respond. Thank you. That's doing some good in the world. I'm glad those tiny ducklings are safe. Number 2 here. A dog survives, get this, 12 days after being trapped in a badger hole. The owner, Victoria, camped out 8 days awaiting the return of her beloved dog. Now that is impressive. The dog came out alive. It was rushed to the local veterinarian who fixed it up. It had a couple of scrapes and bruises, some dehydration as well. And the dog is now safe. What a great owner to be camped out for 8 days. Lastly here, a sloth named Gordon won't get out of bed unless he has his morning cuddles with his favorite zookeeper. Aw, that's cute. Gordon just can't start his day without being held like a baby by his favorite zookeeper. Now that's cute. Those two share a special bond. That's so wonderful. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Unspecified Show. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We'll see you in episode 5. Ho, ho, ho. It's gonna be fun.